as well. Welcome, YouTube. So glad you're here. I have YouTube here. I have TikTok here. When you guys are jumping on, let me know you are where you're watching from today, because I love this part because we always have people all over the world. In YouTube, if you're watching the replay, put in the comments that you're watching the replay. I love to see who comes back on later and watches this. So happy Freedom Friday, you guys. Friday should allow you to free your mind and take the time this weekend. If you don't have a job or don't work, take the time this weekend to start building the life of your dreams. That's what Friday should all be about. You know, so many people are like, yay, Friday, I just want to binge watch TV. Or I just want to go partying and all these crazy things. What if Friday become the Freedom Friday where you start freeing your mind so you can start going towards the life that you want to live? Because that's what I think it should be about. So that's what we're going to talk about today, the passive daily pay blueprint, how you can follow a simple, hey, Dan, how are you, my friend? How you can follow a simple to follow blueprint and learn the skills to making $900 a day. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to cover that with you. And my goal with it being Friday is to answer questions as well. So holy cow, I'm going to pay attention. And try to get as many questions as I can that are to be answered. So again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. We got Iowa in the house. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Oh, Terry said it's her day off. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Oh, I love it. Massachusetts in the house. I am so cold, you guys. I should have turned my heater up. Whew. What's AR? What's AR? I don't know what AR is. West Virginia in the house. Welcome, welcome. South Africa. Love it, love it. Isn't this cool, you guys? We can literally hang out on free platforms and talk to people all over the world. Hang out with people all over the world. I love it. Love it. Arizona. I want Arizona weather right now. Oh my gosh, you guys. So you're going to laugh at me. My son, he's a runner, and he had his track meet last night. And we did the webinar. It was absolutely amazing. I'm going to get the webinar replay out to you guys when I get off of here. It was so good. You got to watch it. Okay. So if you are not in my email automations, you need to get inside right here. Okay. Because this is my, where you can get access to the webinar. I'll get it out to you as soon as I get off of here. But it was so cold. So I did the webinar in my car last night. Okay. That's the power of being able to work from anywhere. That's pretty cool. So I did the webinar. I had to bounce off because my son ran and I was so cold. You know, those little heat packs that you can kind of break and they keep you warm. I had them in my shoes. I had them in my pants. I had them in my shirt. I still had a blanket on. It was that cold. I'm like, I want Arizona weather. Hey, Matha, how are you, my friend? And so anyway, he did great though, you guys. Thanks for asking. He actually did his personal best time, but I'm a little worried about him because he's got an injury in his leg and I could tell it was bothering him. Dang it. It's kind of like us, Arizona in the house, kind of like us, right? We always, and this is what I wanted to share this with you, right? Because he's dealing with an injury. And I asked him, I made a comment. I said, and this is your life lesson for today, by the way. I made a comment yesterday afternoon. I said, or yesterday morning, I said, don't you think you should talk to your coach about it? He goes, well, he knows about it. And I said, well, why wouldn't you rest a few weeks? And he goes, no, he goes, if I can't run, ready for this? I want to get hurt to where I'm red shirted hurt. I go, you want it to be that bad? He goes, yes. Nothing's going to take me out of the game unless it is red shirted where I can actually repeat that season again. I'm only saying that to you guys because he's 19 years old and he is running on a hurt leg, and he does the steeple, which if you know anything about the steeple, you have to go through water and you got to go over hurdles. And it was freaking cold last night. And you imagine you have an injured leg and you're jumping these hurdles and you're jumping in water. I'm only sharing that with you because I am so blown away by the amount of adults that, oh, I can't get my domain connected. I think I'm going to quit. Why did we decide as adults to quit that easy? Is our family not worth more? Is our time not worth more? Why do we give up so easy on the things that we want? Why? Why do we think we should be able to have things easy because we're older? Think about that. He's hurt. It was freezing. He kept on doing it because he didn't allow his mindset to take him out. He had his personal best time. How many of you are showing up every day for your future self? Because that's why he shows up. He's not looking at what's happening to him today. He's looking at what he wants to happen to him in his life. How many of you are not showing up in your life? How many of you are not showing up for your family? How many of you are not leaving a good example for your family that would make them want to thrive, make them want to do more? That's just my question for you today, because I want you to free your mind from the things that are truly holding you back. Canada in the house. Hello. Yes, never give up no matter what. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I could see it in his face that he was hurting. You know, mamas know, right? I can see it in the way he landed. He was hurting. And I'm watching him and I'm like, my gosh, I wish every human that is trying to make money from home could be experiencing this right now. He's in shorts. It's freezing. He doesn't quit. He still gets his personal best time, and he had adversity. Can you imagine if you guys have a little adversity in your life? Maybe that's just to help you grow, help you be better. I had adversity this morning. I got stuck with customer support that I'm not happy with because I shouldn't be doing customer support. I'm like, how do I have a whole team of people and I'm stuck with 2 hours of customer support? Something's broken, right? I recognize something's broken. It got to be fixed because I can't do good. I can't show up for you. I can't create the content for my community if I'm doing customer support. Right? We got to recognize. Now, that doesn't mean I'm like, oh, poor me. No, I'm like, okay, I got to fix it. Right? That's with you. If you're not making the money that you want to make, if you're not creating the income that you want to make, you got to fix it. And I'll tell you what, I get where you are. Hey, good morning, California. I want your weather too. I want your weather too. That's why, hence why I'm late coming live today, because I had to take care of some customer support that I shouldn't have had to take care of. And I'm like, how am I having 24/7 customer support and having other people hired to do other things? And I'm stuck in 2 hours of customer support. Oh, something got to change. So do you ever look at that in your life? Like you pay all the bills and you're like, oh, I hardly have any money left over. But instead of like something needs to change, you just sit and watch Netflix. How many of you do that? Oh, I'm not going to worry about it. You guys, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you don't change, nothing will change. Do you guys, have you guys ever, what's that show? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do I not remember the show? It's not America's Got Talent and it's not The Voice. It's the other one. Anybody know what it is? Anybody know what it is? Oh my gosh. It's with the three people. Lionel Richie is one of them. Idol. Thank you. Okay, so we were heading back super late last night, right? So we put America's Idol on my phone, right? And we watched that coming back because that inspires the living crap out of me. And I don't know if you guys watch this, right? But there is a kid who's 15 years old. He's got an well, they all have insanely amazing voices. No, America's, yeah, I've never watched The Masked Singer. But anyway, and so we were watching this, right? Because we had a 3-hour drive back last night at late, right? You know, we got home like 1 a.m. And anyway, my point of telling you this is we were watching him. He's 15 years old. It's just him and his mom. Him and his mom have actually lived in the car. They've lived on sidewalks. And guess what? While his mom was at work, he would be on the corner playing his guitar and singing for money. And they never quit. And now he's in the top 24 on American Idol. So when I see grown adults literally whine or complain because they can't connect a domain, I'm like, how the hell did we get so freaking entitled in life? Sorry, but not sorry, because I'm blown away. And then the other story of the gentleman that they had 12 people in a hotel because they lost their house. So there's 12 people living in a hotel, and he was so happy and he was so grateful. And we complain when something doesn't work for us. You guys realize until you make that change, nothing changes. And if you don't watch that, I would watch it. not because of like, oh, this is cool to watch, but watch it for their stories and look at the grit they have. Look how they learn to manage their mind, and look how they learned that their current circumstances, their past hasn't defined them. The moment they move forward defines them. How many of you would know a 15-year-old that would sleep in a car with his mom, and while she's at work, he's playing a guitar to make money? Oh, the other story was the gal, 7 kids, and the husband, and I felt this one, by the way. And the mom went through a divorce. The girl, a senior in high school, I don't even think she was a senior yet, by the way. She had to quit school to come home and care for the kids so the mom could work. She sacrificed that for her family, and she had to kind of put her music to the side. But now she's the top 24 in American Idol because she didn't stay the victim to her circumstances. She moved through the victim to become the victor. Right? Think about that for your life. What stories are you repeating over and over again that will never get you the life that you dreamed of? What stories? Because until that changes, nothing changes. My gosh, why don't you value your life more than that? What happened in your life that it is okay to repeat the same thing over and over again? And it is okay to be broke. It is okay it's the weekend. How many of you can't do anything because you have no money? And how many of you are telling your kids, no, we can't afford that. We can't do that. As long as you're saying that, and as long as you're allowing that, you are going to keep the generational struggle to continue because they're learning from you that that's acceptable. When are we going to focus on the generational wealth? And that's the person I show up for every single day, even though I was blindsided by stuff today that I shouldn't have been blindsided by. But I'm like, I'm still going to get through this. I'm still going to show up and I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to stay a victim in these circumstances. I will become a victor. And I recommend that for you. When are we going to stop being okay with settling? When are we going to stop being okay with living in our comfort zone? I needed to figure something out in 2022. I was not happy with my life. I looked in the mirror, I was disappointed, but I knew I didn't want to stay there. But I had stinking thinking, but I was fighting to get out. I had, oh, maybe I'm too old. Oh, maybe it's because I'm an introvert. Oh, I hate tech. I don't want to learn tech, so maybe I'm never going to have success. Yeah, I felt that way, but I knew I didn't want to stay there. I knew there was a better way. I knew there was. I'm not dumb to life. You guys know there's a better way. You guys realize, you know what the power I love of life? You know what one of the most powering things I love about being alive? Is that the fact that if you see one person that has had success at what you want, they've proven that it works. So the fact when you see something working and you say it don't work for you, that's you wanting to be the victim in your life. Become the victor. Become that victor. That's a huge difference, my friend. Absolutely huge difference. I got the funniest email and I literally answered. I'm just being honest with you guys that I don't know. I'm just feeling it. I got this email and this gal's like, I don't know. She didn't buy from me, but I don't know. I don't know how people get my email. But anyway, she's like, I didn't mean to buy this. How do I get a refund? I'm like, hold on a minute. What do you mean you didn't mean to buy? Did somebody take the credit card out of your purse? And did somebody make you type it in and type your address in? Like, that is so crazy to me. The excuses we give ourselves to stay broke, the excuses we give ourselves to stay miserable. When is that going to stop? Like, I know, isn't that funny, Cindy? And I look through my customers and she's not mine, but she did buy the 29. So she bought from somebody, but I'm like, really? Oh, and I also added, I'm like, oh, and then also, so who made you take the credit card out of your purse? Who made you put all your information in? Who made you put your credit card in? Oh, and then who made you click the button on terms and conditions of no refunds? I'm curious. Can you please answer that? And I sent the email. That's why I shouldn't do customer support. I just don't don't understand. Like if one of my kids behaved like that, we would have to come to Jesus conversation because my kids will never be a victim in their life. And we as parents are allowing it, and it drives me nuts. And so I'm like, oh, I know. I should not. Yeah, I know, Cindy. I hit him hard. I'm like, you guys should just stay out of my emails because when I have to answer emails, I'm just going to be very honest with you because I do this. I tell you, I literally treat, I don't treat my community or emails any different than I talk to my family. I don't like I want my children to raise their standards every day. I want them to expect more. I want them to expect to become more. I want them to want to be a better version of themselves. And sometimes it's easy to get lazy with our thinking. It's get lazy with certain things, right? So I got to help them. That's what we're supposed to do. As humans, we should do that, right? We should. I think so. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So there's my tangent for the day. Yeah. Oh, I tell my kids all the time, you got to boss up, right? I say it all the time. I'm like, the world is not easy. Y'all need to learn that, right? You need to learn it's not easy, but it is so worth it and so rewarding. And you will be so fulfilled. There's no fulfillment in your comfort zone. There's no fulfillment in wishing you could make money, wishing you could not have a job, wishing you had more time. There's no money made in wishes. It's having the vision and taking that uncomfortable action. And when I discovered this blueprint that I'm going to talk to you guys about today, when I discovered it back in September of 2022, I don't know what it was. Honestly, I seen it and I got excited. Let me ask you guys a question. When was the last time you got excited about how you could make money? When was the last time you got excited about how you can change your life? When was the last time you could actually see something happening that could completely transform the time with your family, your income, allow you to live that life you've always dreamed of? When was the last time? Because for me, it was September 9th. And guess what? It wasn't no video. For all of you thinking that you got to do fancy videos to attract your perfect customers, no, that's your limiting belief. That's you keeping yourself in your comfort zone. If you knew you were the only one holding you back from being a millionaire, it's just you. It's not the world. It's you. You have every tool and resource and opportunity available to do it. You just are in your own way. And I've seen this. I literally, I need, you know what I need to do? I need to interview Mike. And I just need to say, hey, Mike, share with them when we walked around the cul-de-sac that day, how crazy I was. You guys, I was so fired up because what happened is, you guys, I was hosting the cross country dinner for my son. So I had a lot of kids in my house, like 32 kids in my house. Well, I took a bunch of pictures and I posted on Facebook stories and I laid my phone down. And if you know anything about Facebook stories, you can't close the app. If you close the app, they don't load. I laid my phone down. 2 hours later, my 3-year-old granddaughter, she was 3 at that time, hands me my phone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where's she been? You know, that lump in your throat. And I look and it was still on Facebook. Of course, what's the first thing you do? You scroll, right? And I just kind of scrolled a minute. I seen a post, a gal's named Carissa. Said no MLM, no monthly expenses, learn the 300 daily pay blueprint. I'm like, 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year. Oh my gosh. I would love to learn that. I said 100% profit. I'm like, hold on. Hold on. Like in my head, I'm like, how do we make 100% profit? I mean, because I'm from network marketing, right? We make a very small percent. And that's the only question I messaged her, by the way. I literally messaged her immediately. I said, I'm curious. I said, I just seen your post. How do we make 100% profit? She actually replied back and she's like, because the company creates a website for us. I'm like, so no tech. So anyway, then all the kids leave the house. It's later in the evening and Mike was in his office. I don't think he even knew we had 32 kids in the house. Anyway, and I go knock on his door and I'm like, I got to talk to you. And he's like, what's going on? I'm like, no, come on, we need to go for a walk. The walk. He goes, Michelle, your feet aren't even touching the ground. You guys, I was so excited. I go, I think I figured it out. I go, I'm going to do this. And he was like, what? That don't even make any. He was not on my side, by the way, guys. guys. I'm just telling you right now. So if you have a significant other in your life that wasn't supportive, he was like questioning, are you that? He was giving me everything. And I was just talking louder and I was getting more excited. Right. And I went to bed that night and I didn't purchase. Probably for two reasons. I say it was because I would have been excited and stay up all night, but probably the real truth is I was allowing my limiting beliefs and my stinking thinking in to come in. And maybe some of what he said, when he's like, are you sure? Maybe that stuck with me. That's why when my kids say they want something, I'm like, let's go for it. What's the worst thing that can happen? You fail? I promise if you fail at something, you will learn something. Go. Always go for it. Always be a starter in everything in your life and finish it. And if you're not happy when you get to the end, then do something different because life is too short. I'm that mom that will tell my kids, you have 32 freaking jobs. You find your passion. You find what you want. Don't settle. Don't work at a job for 20 years and be freaking miserable. I don't care if you're happy being the trash man. I don't care if you're happy working at McDonald's. I don't care if you're happy being the president of the United States. You got to continue to go after the life you want. Never settle. That's me. So I push my kids to just go. Even when I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't think they're going to like that, but I don't know, right? I'm like, go do it. I'm the go do it mom. I'm that go do it. Who cares? But I'm like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares, you guys? Who cares? My gosh, it's your life. Why do you care what anybody else thinks? Are they paying your bills? Are they? You know, when you die, they're not even going to give a crap about you. They're not even going to remember you. You know, people won't even come to your funeral if it's raining. It's a proven statistic. The amount of people that won't show up if the weather's bad and you're worried about them. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm over here telling my kids, go, just do it. Sell your way to the top. Try 55 things. Who cares? At least you know what you don't want to do. You know how many people are stuck in a freaking rut because they haven't tried anything else? I'm like, you've been at the same job for 20 years and you're miserable? Why? I would rather live on the street corner than settle for anything. I'm telling you the truth. And I don't understand why in society we are accepting that it's okay to struggle, that we're accepting that you're okay with the way your bank account looks. I don't get it. I literally don't get why people are okay with their bank account, why people are okay with watching other people travel and doing fun things. I don't understand. Why don't you believe in yourself enough? Why don't you realize you were built for more? Oh, happy Friday. Yes, let's go. Like, why don't you realize that? I just don't understand. I literally don't understand. I literally don't understand. Like, I just can't understand. Like, I mean, I just can't. I can't process why we settle. Mostly when there is a world out there full of opportunity. Do you realize there has been more entrepreneurs made these last few years? It's the biggest, fastest trending thing because people are finally getting sick and tired of living a miserable life. Why not you? So let me go back to my story. So heading to my son's cross country meet, I kind of was trying to stay the victim in my life. I kind of was because I was like, well, what if it don't work? Maybe you are too old. How much time is it going to take? And then I finally had to like just get out of my head and I had to get in my heart. And I had to say, and this is a conversation I was having with myself when we were like 2 miles away from the track meet or the cross country meet. And I was like, and I had to get out of my head because your head will keep you safe. Your head will keep you broke. I had to get in my heart. And I'd be because you want more time with your family. You're not where you thought you would be. And what if this works? What if? What if? I literally said that. What if it works? Because I don't want you to have regret in 6 months and go, I wonder what if. In 6 months, I was going to be like, well, it did work or it didn't work or it's working. I wanted to face that. I didn't want to face the fact of, I wonder what would have happened. I didn't want that. I didn't want to live with that type of guilt that would have weighed on me. I wanted to, in 6 months, be like, oh, it didn't work, or oh, it's working, oh, it worked. That's the only thing I could think about. And that's my challenge for you, no matter what that is. If it's in a relationship, if it's in getting healthy, if it's in eating healthy, don't have regret of where your life could be in 6 months. Get to 6 months and ask yourself these 3 questions. Did it work? Is it working? Or maybe it didn't work. That's it. That's it. You should live your entire life that way. I'm always like that with my kids. Always like that. If you want to do something, don't think about it. Take action. You guys know my story about buying the salon, right? Craziest thing ever. Craziest thing ever. So I've been saying to my daughter's a hairstylist and she's really, really, really good. And I'm like, man, because I understand the power of making 100% compared to making 25%. I'm like, man, Chelsea, I hate seeing you make so little. And I kept on telling her, you should go get a booth. You should go get a booth, right? I've been telling her that. Oh, Mom, I don't want to do that. Because she had limiting beliefs. She didn't believe in herself enough. And then a few months ago, I was getting my hair done, and Malia at the salon, she made a joke. She's like, hey, there's a salon for sale. I'm like, really? Let me look at it. She goes, are you serious? Malia did. And by the way, I've hired Malia. I mean, the one that introduced me to the salon, I hired her. Anyway, so she sends it to me. My daughter is doing my hair. I look up at the salon and I actually contact the person while I'm doing the hair. And I literally have an appointment with him the next day. And my daughter didn't even know this was going on. And I get done and I'm like, oh, by the way, we got an appointment tomorrow with the guy. She goes, what? I'm like, yes. Why think about it? Why think about what if? Let's check it out. Let's at least know what we're saying no to, right? We go there the next day. I look at it. I look at my daughter. I'm like, I believe in you. And I know if you have your own salon and we get employees, we get these booth rentals, you know the money you could make. This can set you and your daughters up forever. And I want to leave you that legacy. And I believe enough in you. And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm buying this salon. Called the guy the next day, negotiated the price. Boom, we bought the salon. 4 days before that, I didn't even think about it. How many of you don't make decisions like that? Because you got to think about it. Let me just think about it. There's no money made in that. I make more. And I only have 2 employees. And I only have 2 booth rentals. I still got more to add. I make more money from that than I did in network marketing, working my face off. And my daughter manages a salon. That I took action, and it was unknown and it was uncertainty. But you know what I did know? I knew how to market, and I knew my daughter had the talent, and I knew she would literally just thrive in that environment. And now I've left a legacy for my children because I don't take that money I make. I invest it in their future. I invest it. And literally, my daughter don't know this yet. So maybe I shouldn't say it. She will be a millionaire before she's 40 because of the investments. I'm stashing this money. I got it in these investment funds that I'm just putting this money in. She'll be able to draw off of that. All because I took uncomfortable action. You know how much money you're leaving on the table because you're thinking about it? You know how many people are literally going to get off of here today and just go watch Netflix? Why isn't your life worth more than that? Like, why? Like, there's so much money to be made in the world today. I don't get it. I don't want to buy Bitcoin. Anyway, there you go. There you go. I don't know, man. I've had one of those mornings and I'm like, I just can't even wrap my head around it, but that's okay. It is awesome, right? But it would never have happened. So anyway, so here's the funny part. The 2 gals at this other salon that my daughter worked with, we've now hired both of them. Full circle. The one that introduced me to this salon, and they were all shocked. And then here's the crazy part. One of the gals she does amazing with hair extensions. So when you guys see me with long hair pretty soon, that's going to be her. I said, I'll be your guinea pig. Anyway, like I met with her the other day and I bought all the hair. Bought it all. I'm like, no, we're going to have everything in stock. This is going to be fully stocked. Nobody's going to wait for anything. We live in a world where people want to. She was so shocked that I was that dedicated to making sure we have a successful, it's called the Beauty Lounge, by the way. And I'm telling you guys, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like if she wouldn't have asked me, the answer would have been no, right? Because when I hired her, she had the courage to say, hey, would it be possible if we had the hair in stock ahead of time? I'm like, yeah, let's go. What do you need? She goes, well, how much can I spend? I'm like, that's not the question. I'm like, what do you need? That's the winning question. Not about, I don't know. I don't know what it costs. Like I'm new to this, right? I made sure she had everything. And guess what? She had somebody came in, she gave him a she consulted with them because we had the hair in stock. Boom, $1,200 later, that lady's leaving. But guess what? If that hair wouldn't have been there, what if she would have overthought it? That's what I'm saying, you guys. The moment you learn to take immediate action, break the habits of procrastinating, and the moment you learn to take immediate action, things in your life will change. Okay, I need to do some work over here, Anyway, I said I was going to answer questions, so yeah, let me go. um, yeah, there's risk with all, Bitcoin and things like that, right? I know it's thriving right now, but a lot of people lost a lot of money. Hey, Heather, how are you? Let me do some do. Now, what I'm doing right now, you guys, is I don't like where my algorithms are going inside TikTok. I'm giving you a hot tip right now. I don't like where my algorithms are going in TikTok because somebody started talking about Bitcoin and then all of a sudden, it started bringing more people about Bitcoin. So I got to do housekeeping. That's what it's called. Because if not, my whole life is going to be towards Bitcoin and currency, and I don't do any of that. So just note that, okay? I don't DM you on TikTok. I don't do trading. I don't do WhatsApp. Please be safe because there's a lot of really lazy and unethical people out there that say I do that stuff, right? So that's why I really have to make sure. You did your first live? Yay! I'm so proud of you. Yes. Yes, I support you do. I think I did. I think I got it taken care of. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing I'm sharing with you guys that's so important to know about business, right? Is the sensitivity of these algorithms. But also please know, yeah, I call that housekeeping. Yeah. Yeah, I got a link from you introducing from a different account. It's not me. Like I said, I'll never DM you. So if you're getting a DM from me, it's not me. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. Yeah. Today my subscribers live is 4 o'clock today. Thank you. I'm going to write this down. 4 p.m. today. Yes. 4 p.m. today is my subscriber live, and it's to check in on the numbers, which I Jones on is my favorite part. Yeah. Yes, you got to get out of your stinking thinking. Yay, I got excited once you release a legacy builder. Thank you, Dan. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. So here's the deal. Instead of thinking about what happens after 30 days, think about making sure they have the money to upgrade within 30 days. Because if I tell you you have longer, you're going to put it off. That's the power of our mind. Yay, finishing onboarding this weekend. So proud of you. Yeah, you keep on getting that too. Yeah, you will. Poor Jimmy. So Jimmy inside our community, he just got a video that went viral and now they have duplicated his account like crazy. Poor guy. It's like, come on. It's so bad right now. Mm-hmm. It's so bad. Okay. So let's talk about you because this is what I'm here for. Because you wouldn't be listening to me right now and you definitely wouldn't have stayed on for that tangent if you really didn't, if you knew you weren't built for more. I live in the UK. I'm a nurse from South Africa, and I can't wait to join your community. Yay! Well, welcome, my friend. Love it. Love it. And so I want to share with you guys, I want to break down this blueprint with you because let me tell you what happened to me. I'm going to give you my exact same steps. And when you hear these exact same steps, you're going to realize I can do this. So I purchased a blueprint heading to my son's cross-country meet. You guys, first of all, the blueprint that I purchased, you have a TV in your house that costs more than this. So you can't use the excuse that you don't have the money. And I love the affordability of it. I love the fact that there's no monthly expenses. I love the fact that there's no tech work because we pay a $29 website. Actually, when I got started, it was a $59 website. You guys only got to pay $29. So it's even cheaper for you. And so it's a $29 website fee. That means the company creates your website for you. All you got to do is plug in your information, plug in your gateways, connect it to your domain, and plug and play so you can start getting paid. It's that simple. And I love that. Absolutely love that. Yay! You're going to upgrade. I love that, my friend. And so that's what I love. Okay, so I loved the step by step. You guys, I purchased on September 10th of 2022. My website came back on the 12th. I had my first $300 day on the 13th, then a 600, then a 300, then a 900. I was following a 2-hour workday because I literally just followed the steps in the blueprint step by step. And I literally made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second month. And you guys, let me tell you what, it was a new TikTok account. I wasn't even on TikTok in August of 2022. I created my TikTok account in August of September of 2022. Brand new account. I knew nothing about TikTok. Matter of fact, I had to fight the limiting beliefs. I thought I was too old. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I didn't know what I didn't know. You know what, you guys, you might be just a little bit of a pivot that's holding you back from knowing what you don't know, that's holding you back from making 6 figures online. For real. When I discovered this, I had such limiting beliefs, but I had a vision. And that vision was I wanted more for my family. I wanted more time. I didn't want to get a job. I refused to get that because I was also, while my kids are pursuing their dreams, I was babysitting my grandchildren, still do to this day, right? And so my goal is 54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. I literally, and this is my first advice for you, whatever something new you decide to do, don't quit. Give it at least 1 year and tell yourself that. You can't even use the word I'm quitting or I'm frustrated or I don't know, this is for me. You can't use any of those words. You go, no, I'm giving this 12 months. 12 months. And that's what I told myself every day, 12 months. And after 12 months, if I can't make 54,000 a year working 2 hours a day, I guess I got to accept the fact that I do suck. But I became very intentional with those 2 hours a day. And I turned those 2 hours a day into my income earning time. So let me share with you what I learned inside the blueprint. Ready? I learned how to copy and paste free ads. Do you guys think you could click on a website and go to this free ad site and you could click on to create your account, click on to add an ad and copy and paste it in there and click enter? That's what I did for 30 minutes a day. I built my email list and it built my customer base. I made money, but it also built my YouTube channel. Now, here's why it built my email list. Because you guys, I'm an introvert. And one of my favorite things about learning in this blueprint was the fact that I never had to get on the phone with anybody. I never had to DM anybody, right? Oh gosh. Okay. Let me put this back up. So my ads, you guys are going to laugh at me. Like, this is how non-tech I am. I got this really cool pen so I could do things with you on my new iPad I bought, and I can't figure out the pen. And I was cracking up because the other day I was on a Zoom with Amy. She said the same thing. We're like, okay, well, we have these cool things with these cool pens, but we can't figure out the pens. So with all that being said, you don't need to know tech. You can ask my tech gal, Michelle S. She cracks up how non-tech I am. So she always laughs when people in the group are like, you need to know tech. Michelle's like, dude, if they knew how non-tech you actually were, they would never say that. I'm like, I know. People don't believe me. I hate tech. I don't know tech, right? So anyway, but I do understand. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to move this. So there we go. I do understand the power of automations. I learned that inside the blueprint. So instead of me having to post an ad to have to find customers and get on the phone with people, I posted an ad to pull people back to this. Hi, Michelle. I just want to say thank you. I am able to change my life because of your mentoring. Oh, well, thank you so much. Can you create your own domain and LLC? Yeah, you can if you want. I didn't do an LLC for the longest time because I didn't want to spend the time to do that because that takes a lot of time and then you have to wait because you can always switch over before then. Yeah. I tried to add a message to a video of yours, but I think it was a bot about Telegram. Yep. Crazy. It wasn't me because I don't do Telegram. Yep. Thanks, Kim, for noticing it wasn't me. You're awesome. Okay. And so when I spent 30 minutes posting free ads, I just put traffic back to this page. You guys, 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads, and I didn't have to do anything after that. This system took over. So I spent 30 minutes doing that. The blueprint taught me how to create 3 pieces of content. Okay. 3 pieces of content and attract customers again back to this page. That's it. That's all I did. I literally learned to utilize automations. And so what happens is when somebody puts an email here, they go right here. They watch this video that is very thorough, very detailed, breaks down the whole program for them. And if they're interested, they can go right there and buy. If they're not interested, that's 100% okay, because they're also going to get this in their email, which is another very thorough and very detailed video. Matter of fact, can I share a fun fact with you guys about this video? I created this video back in September of 2022, and I'm afraid to redo it because this video has made me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. So guess what? I created it one time and it's still out there working for me. That's what I'm telling you. Once you have something really, really, really good that works, you don't got to mess with it. And I absolutely love that. So again, they can watch this video very thorough and they can click right here and buy. When they go right here, they go to this. This is the pre-built website that I give you. It's already ready to go. I'll show you all you got to do. Look at this very detailed website. All you have to do on this is literally right here. Oh, have I passed it? Did I pass it? I think oh, there it is right here. See, I got 2 pictures of my family. You got to put 2 pictures in here and you got 2 paragraphs. Now, those pictures, if you're going to build that faceless brand, I will show you what pictures to use and what to put. That's it. And then you connect your payment gateway so you're paid directly into your bank account. That's it. And I love that. So that's what I would spend so I would spend when I was brand new, I spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. Again, drawing traffic back to here. And then I would spend 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. I chose TikTok as my platform, but with YouTube in my free ads, I did put a YouTube video in it. So because of that, it built my YouTube channel. Now I'm monetized on YouTube and now I get paid on YouTube because of posting free ads. When you understand the power of digital marketing and how it all connects, you guys, it will rock your world. So that's all I did. And I would spend about another 30 minutes responding to comments, responding to emails. That's it. I didn't DM. And I made 7,000 my first month doing that, and 14,000 my second, and 22,000 my third. And then I decided, because by the way, I said I would never go live. I will never go live. I didn't think I could ever go live because I didn't believe enough in myself. I didn't have enough confidence. But when you start making money and you start seeing your program helping other people, you start building a different kind of confidence. Don't fix something that's not broken. Don't redo the video. Exactly. I know. When I redid the other one, I was so scared. I was like, I just can't touch this one because I know now people are probably going, how do I know it converts? Because I host it on Wistia. And I host that on Wistia. So I'm able to track it. I'm able to track when people leave. I'm able to track it all. I'm a tracker. That's how I can be a good coach for you. This is how I can be a good mentor for you because I track everything. So I can tell you how it should convert. That's the power of what we have here. The people that are not having massive success have changed the video. True story. I had somebody reach out to me like 2 months ago and said, hey man, I'm just not converting like you are. I went inside their funnel. I'm like, well, you changed the videos. How can you expect it to convert if you change what was converting? We try to get so fancy. I can promise you that's not where the money's made. The money's made in duplication. Why do you think Starbucks works so well? Why do you think Starbucks works so well? Because it's already a proven system. You think somebody spends all that money buying a Starbucks coffee and then they want to redo it all? They want to rebrand it? No, they buy the Starbucks coffee shop because it's done for them and it's ready to go. That's how what I've seen in my business. I was like, oh, wow. I literally have, it's kind of like I have an online franchise, but we make 100% profit. It was completely brilliant to me. That's all. Like when you see a McDonald's or a Target or a Walmart or a Wendy's or I don't know, there's thousands of them, right? Pizza Hut. When you see them, they literally are buying a done for them business. A business that's already proven to work, that's already has the marketing done, already has the message, already has the proven products. That's it. So when I discovered that I could do that online, when I could purchase something that was already proven in the marketplace to work, I was like, let's go. You know how much time that saved me. That's what I'm sharing with you guys. That's what I love about this blueprint. It taught me how to take a proven process and be able to build my following, build my email list, build my brand, and make daily pay. Now, here's the part, you guys, that literally has kept me up all night, countless nights, because of how fired up I am for you and for my family. Because here it goes. And by the way, if at any time you want to learn, it's right here. Dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily. This is what I want to be known for. The Daily Pay Millionaire Maker. Self-made millionaire maker. I will help you. I have 2 people right now ready to hit six figures in the US. I have 2 in South Africa about ready to hit a millionaire in rand money, like right now, like it's probably going to happen today. My goal is to create 1,000 six-figure income earners. And my other goal is to create 1,000 millionaires inside my community. And I will do it. There's like 17 right now that are literally within 20 to 30,000 away of hitting 6 figures. That will put us at what, 24 six-figure income earners in all under a year. And we're just everyday people. That's what I love. We can help the everyday Joe, everyday family, mom, dad, aunts, uncles, and grandparents learn these amazing skills that can completely transform your life. God, that's what I love. Like, I love what I get to do because of that, because I see it happening over and, oh my gosh, over and over again. Yes. Can I be one of your millionaire earners? I don't know. Can you? That's the question you got to ask you. I'm going to provide everything you need to get there, but will you do the work? Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. Okay, so ready? Here we go. So this is the part that literally to this day fires me up more than anything. Okay, my number one selling product is $900. Now, what I did for years and years and years is I did network marketing. You can do network marketing, you can do affiliate marketing. There's nothing wrong with them, by the way. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you're starting out building your brand, building your following, being known for something, don't settle for 25%. You're going to struggle, my friend. Let me explain. So let's say you make 25% and your number one selling product is 900. That means, I don't know what that means. You make 225 bucks when you get a customer. Now, this program I'm sharing with you and what I learned in this blueprint, I make 100%. So when I get a customer, I make $900. Let me ask you a question. What makes more sense to you? Good, because it's powerful, isn't it? This is so powerful. So what makes more sense to you? You doing the exact same amount of work for $225 or the exact same amount of work for $900? What makes more sense to you? 100% or 25%? What makes more sense to you? I'm 68 and so flippin' excited to be in this amazing community. Yes, Jody, I love that so much. And thank you for sharing, my friend. Yes. So, because think about it. Let's say you have a goal of making 900 a day. you're going to need 4 customers to make 900 a day. What makes more sense? 4 customers to make 900 a day or 1 customer? Now, here's the other thing. So many people will sell you on like promoting small products. So let's say you promote this lip gloss and you make $9. You have to sell 100 lip glosses to make $900. This is why so many people can't wrap their head around 900 a day following a 2-hour workday, because they're thinking in volume. They think they need volume to make 900. No, you need 1 customer. This is what I learned in this program. This is what fires me up. This is what the moment I seen that I could make 100% profit, it was all 100% in my control, and it went right into my bank account. I was like, let's go. It was a different level thinking at that point. Because you know how much money I made the company in network marketing? You don't build a brand in network marketing. You're a contractor. And at any time, they can change the comp plan. I just seen that. What's that other big company in network marketing? They literally just changed the comp plan, and it literally affected 60,000 reps. 60,000 reps are having a completely different weekend. You are not your own boss in network marketing. You are a contractor, and you are making them a crap ton of money. Think about that. I'm not insulting them because I buy their products. I don't think it's a good business model anymore. I'm just being very bold and honest with you. You have no control. Now, if you want to do network marketing, build an email list. So when the company goes cray-cray, only thinks about their bottom dollar, you have an email list to pivot with. It's huge. You know how many people I've seen in network marketing work their face off and then have to go to another company and start over again because that other company made changes? I have complete control. I have complete control over my finances. So get this. I was a struggling network marketer for years and years and years, and I was a slave to my phone. Literally. Because if my phone went boom, vibrated, I was like, I have to look at it, because what if it's the customer? And then I have to get on the phone with people, and I have to spend hours and hours explaining, sometimes for $9. And you just cross your fingers and you hope they bought again the next month. So when I discovered this, I was like, holy cow. How do you build an email list? This is what we teach you inside the blueprint. I've literally built my email list 100% on copy and pasting free ads, and 100% by creating content on social media. Yeah. Yeah. I did it for 4 months and made $93. Yeah. Yes. That's wild, right? And so that's what I love about this, because we teach you how, look, think about this. What if you got 4 customers over here? Would you rather make $3,600 or $900? Right? And so somebody said, how do you build an email list? I'll show you. Because 100% of everything I do goes back to this page. 100%. 100%. So, and this builds my email. All of my content I do draws back to this page. Copy and paste and free ads goes back to this page. Doing lives go back to this page. Everything is through this. I do not push a website on you. You can't even find my website unless you're inside my emails. You know how many people told me that that wouldn't work? I'm like, okay, we'll see. And guess what? Who made $1 million in 17 months? Not them. I did. And my second million's coming a heck of a lot faster. Like I can't even. Like I can't even right now. It's wild to me. Completely wild to me. But my email list is bigger. I've never spent a dime on ads. I've literally just learned to show up consistently for 2 hours a day. For 2 hours a day, I've just shown up consistently, right? Shown up by creating content, shown up by going live, because I no longer do copy and paste free ads. I do regret that I quit doing that, by the way, because it built my YouTube to huge. So I do regret that now. Michelle can do 94K in 4 months, right? Michelle, who's Michelle? Who's Michelle? Oh my gosh, where's my phone? I mean, what do you mean by Michelle can do 94,000 in 4 months? What do you mean by that, my friend? Because I'll share with you. I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. Because I've already done 1,200 this morning, right? But I've done 80. Oh, I've done 124,000 for the month. For the month. Look at the dates. Look at that. April 1st. See the dates? April 1st through today. So that's why I'm like, what do you mean 94,000 in 4 months? Oh my gosh. That was when I first started. Well, let's just show you. This year, I've done $428,000. You can see this year I've done $428,000. So I'm averaging a little over 10,000 a month. By the way, this is just one of my accounts. I also have PayPal that I probably have like 80,000 in PayPal. So that's why I was like, who, Michelle, who? Because I was like, not me, because I've literally, no, because my email list. It's my email list. And you guys, here's what's wild about that income. That's from following this blueprint. That's from promoting products that I didn't even create. Now I have created my own products though now. That's why I'm exploding now. But I also make 22,000 a month in reoccurring income. That's not included in here, by the way. Wild. I'm telling you, when I tell you guys there's so much money to be made, I'm telling you guys there's so much money to be made. It's insane how much money there's actually to be made. You guys, I wouldn't have believed any of this. If anybody would have told me 18, 19 months ago I was going to own a beauty salon, I would have laughed at them. If anybody would have told me 18, 19 months ago that I was going to be making over 100,000 a month, I would have laughed at them. I would have been, what? I can make that in a year. I would have never believed it. That's why you need a program and you need a mentor to help you get to where you want to go. You can't get there by yourself. Imagine if you had a car without wheels, but it starts and the engine works and the steering wheel works, man, but it don't move. It don't move because you don't got no wheels. Your wheels is a mentor. Because they're going to get you going. A mentor is going to get you going. The moment, and guess what? The moment you like disengage from a mentor, it's like you get a flat tire and you can't move. You air that tire back up, you plug back in, you're going to have a moving car. That's the difference. So many of you are literally sitting in a car that has no tires. Get a good mentor. Follow the mentor and watch what can happen. It's life-changing. It is life-changing. Okay, good question. So Brent said, if something were to happen to you, do you have plans to? Yes. So my blueprint is my programs is under an LLC. So this money is my money, right? My program is under an LLC, right? And so that's protected. So I have somebody, what is that called? What is that called? I don't even know. My lawyer set it up correctly, right? So like if something would happen to me, my son will have the ability to either run it or sell it to somebody inside my community. So it's completely taken care of. I didn't create a program to create a program. I created a program to create $1 million earners. That's the difference. It will create 1,000 millionaires. And I'm probably shooting low. It will create it. Just watch. And I think it's going to happen a lot sooner than I think. I will not stop showing up. I will not stop providing value. I will not stop listening to you guys until it's done. Until it's done. Absolutely, until it's done. There you go. I think it is a power of attorney. Yeah. You guys are so great. See, I don't know any of this. I just get people that do. Sometimes in life, we think we got to know everything. We don't. We just got to be around people that know it. This is why I love community. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, but together we're unstoppable. Together we're unstoppable. And also to complete answer your question, you guys, this is why I hired a full-time 24/7 community, right? Like there's 24/7 support in our community. 24/7. Not 9 to 5, not 8 to 4, 24/7. So guess what? If anything would happen to me, they know everything. Matter of fact, they know more than I do about the system and how it runs, right? That's why I did that. I didn't want that pressure on me. And I wanted to make sure no matter what happens, right? It's going, it's flowing. It's still going to be making millionaires. Absolutely. Yeah. What other, hey Molly, I love your name by the way. Besides PayPal, so you can do PayPal, debit card, or credit card. Hmm. Yeah, PayPal, debit card, or credit card. Yeah. Yep, there's tons of different ones. And then once you are inside, because see, here's what's quite interesting to me. PayPal is, I mean, system.io, where we host our whole entire system, they're not even in the US. So their payment processing have all different countries. So it's cool. So yeah, you are welcome. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I like that. The digital marketing guy. Love the name. Hey, Michelle with two L's. How are you, my friend? Yeah, and if you guys want to learn more, it's right here. Dailypaybusiness.com. Daily pay business, because we're paid daily. The system is magic. That's the power. Aw, I love that. Good words. Yes, good words. So good. Yes. And it's only going to get better. I'm listening to everything, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's just going to get better and better. I just bought the Legacy Builder, just starting. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. So Brent, all that's been taken care of, right? That was so important to me to make sure that we had a full-time staff, right? Like there's full-time 24/7 support, right? There's actually, I don't know how many total employees are on Michelle's team. I don't honestly know because I only, communicate with her. But beside that team, I have 3 other people hired. So we're talking, this is a business. This isn't like, oh, I'm doing this. No, no, no. This is a business. Actually, you guys, our digital growth, or sorry, well, that's our community, digital growth community. But our Legacy Builder program has already done over $2 million in 18 days. Because it works. The program works. It's what was missing in the digital marketing world, right? It's the tires for your vehicle so you can get where you want to go. Many of you have bought a course, and the course is maybe the nuts and the bolts, but there's still no tires. Because how many of you, and just to be really honest, how many of you bought a course before and you never completed the course? Put a yes in the comments if that's you. You bought a course before and you never completed it. I have. I bought one Tony Robbins and Dean did. I bought it years ago and I never completed it. Yeah, because I was by myself. Right? I was by myself. And then, you're going through it and you get a little resistance. And I'm like, oh man, I don't think I can do this because I didn't have anybody that showed up for me. I show up for my community all the time. I do live interactive calls. Matter of fact, this week we had 6. We had one on Monday, we had 2 on Tuesday, we had 1 on Wednesday, and we had 2 on Thursday. We had 6 plus a webinar. We had 7 different things to help you show up, plus a community. We have a community of over 14,100 people in it that you can go in there right now and get your question answered. And they are on it to help you. And inside of the community is 24/7 support to really help you. And I love that. Absolutely love that. Okay. Yes, I was one. I had to pay for training in addition. Yes, that's the other thing they do, right, Cindy? Is they will literally sell you a course, and some of them will make it kind of complicated. So you pay the extra for training. It's free in here. All you do is you purchase your program, and it's a one-time purchase for your program and a one-time purchase for your website. And then I do live interactive training every single week, every week. It's not every once in a while. Next week's lineup is going to be pure fire, by the way. I have to confirm Monday, but as of right now, without it being confirmed, Victoria is going to come and train inside our community on Monday. Now, Victoria, you guys, Victoria has made over $200,000 in 9 months, and she's a stay-at-home mama. And her husband's in the military. So she's raising these boys on her own right now. And she's going to train you on Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm going to come on in and train you. And then Wednesday, I'm going to come back and train you. Then Thursday, we have Laura St. John. You guys Google her if you've never heard of her. She is actually a mindset coach in California. She's actually a mindset coach for celebrities. She was even on the Netflix series Sell on Sunset. She's coming back on Thursday. Also, on Wednesday, we have our monthly meetup for my Digital Growth Monthly community, where I get with everybody that's in the Digital Growth Monthly membership, and we do a meetup where we get on a Zoom together and you get to collaborate with other business owners. So I put you in breakout rooms and you can learn from each other, follow each other. Some people have literally gotten customers by being in these rooms. And so that's also happening this coming week. We equip you with every single thing you need to be successful. And just saying, you get access to all of that for a one-time investment. Oh, so wild. Yes, it'll be so awesome. Yes. I got to work on the schedule today because I am, Heather, you're going to be happy to hear this. Tuesday's training is going to be in the evening. I'm going to switch back and forth, right? Because that's better for like the UK and just other countries, I think, as well. So yeah, we will be switching back and forth. Yes. So I'm excited. So yeah, we accommodate as many time zones as we can. The moment that we're done with the live, within 24 hours, it is posted inside your program. So you have access to that. Yes. What other fees do you have to pay? Okay, so you have a one-time investment for your program. You pick the program you like. There's actually 4 different ones to pick from. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams, okay? And then you have a one-time $29 website fee. No matter what program you get, it's just $29, right? Because that's your website. You get a special website with a launchpad, a special website with the passive daily pay blueprint, a special website with the digital mastery, and a special website with the legacy builder program. It's only a one-time $29. And then after that, all you're going to need is a domain. Which right now at GoDaddy, you can get them for like $3.99. Somebody said they paid 99 cents for their domain. And then the only other thing we'd recommend is a professional email, which I think is like $20 a year. And that's it. This system right here, I give it to you for free. I will show you how to build your business to 6 figures for free. You get this page. Oops. And this page and this page, fully built and ready to go for you. All you got to do on this page is copy and paste in your website. All you got to do on this page is copy and paste in your website. It is ready to go. This system can get you to 6 figures and you don't have to pay a dime for it. I will show you how to trim the fat on your email list so you can keep that system for free. My goal is to get you to 6 figures. I hit $152,000 in 6 months and I didn't have to pay. It was free. Yeah. So, and I love that. I'm freezing up. Am I freezing up, you guys? Yes. And so, yeah, all the training is pre-recorded and you get access to it. Yay. Dan says, I love the training. I love hearing that. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay. Must have been her freezing up. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. I love what I get to do because, man, like right now we have a gal, you guys, and you heard her testimonial last night. If you didn't watch the webinar, I'll get you the replay as soon as I get off here. I'll get it to you guys, but it's right here. dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. And you guys, she's at like $93,000 for under 2 months. She gave her testimonial last night on the webinar, and she's like, you guys, we've made more money in these last 2 months than me and my husband making a year at our jobs. That's what I'm telling you. Don't stop going after what you want. Life is too short. Life is way too short. I think Victoria is Monday. I need to confirm with her. Yeah, I need to just confirm that that's good. Because see, she has to balance between kids and stuff, and so I just got to make sure. Follow her simple steps, and yours will be up and running in no time. Yes, Chris, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, and so I think Monday. Yeah. I mean, my opinion. Okay, so the reason why you want to get a professional email is because there is a lot of bots or there's a lot of spammers out there now, and they will go buy like email list, and they'll push this emails out to just a lot of people. And so they're using like Hotmail or Yahoo, and there's another one, Outlook. And so what happened is the email providers were starting to block email automations coming from those email providers. Now, they don't all do it, but most do. And so this is what I love about system.io. He don't talk about a problem, he fixes it. There's your other hot tip. If you're talking about something over and over again and you're not trying to fix it, you're the problem. Ouch. I know, but it's the truth. I tell my kids it all the time too, by the way. So my point is that he fixed it by saying, listen, you guys, if you have a professional email, that's not going to happen. And that gives you the ability to have your emails go out in the main inbox. So they do that for you, right? You don't have to have a professional email, but it clearly says right there in red, if you don't, it's most likely that your customers will never, or your potential customers will never get your emails, right? Because it's going to go in spam. So it's worth it. Here's what I love the fact. You think about it, it's cheaper than a gallon of gas a month. But y'all will spend a gallon of gas to make your boss richer. Think about that. Plus, it's a write-off. Think about that. Yeah. Yes. So get your email when you get your domain. Yes. It's cheaper too because they give you a really cool price. Yeah. You are welcome. I'm always honest. It might be brutal and it might hurt and sting, but it's worth it, right? That's what you need to hear. You'll never make money if you're being coddled, because that will allow you to stay in your comfort zone. Being pushed is where you raise your standards and you raise your leaderships, and that's when your bank account will raise. Seriously, yeah. Do you think it's worth to buy the $100 first? I don't. Unless your goal is just to learn. Depends on what your goal is. But if you're looking to earn money, no, I wouldn't start with 100. Because it's just, no. That's why if you're in the US, I do have payment plans. But yeah, now if that's all you can afford, then yes. But I know how many customers have bought the legacy. I know how many have bought the digital mastery. I know how many have bought the passive blueprint. I know how many bought the launch pad. And so I know what's the most number one selling product. Again, I'm going to always, I'm not going to set you up for failure. I'm only going to say it for success. And I know when I'm being honest like that, it can hurt a bunch of people and they want to stop following me, but that's 100% okay because they're not ready for success yet. So yeah. How do you market the other affiliate products? I know it's through the automated emails. Well, that's how I do it. Exactly what you said, through my automated emails. Yeah, it's exactly what I do. See how we make business so hard? I literally went to ChatGPT and I told ChatGPT, this is exactly what I said. I told ChatGPT for 30 days, my email subscribers have been getting XYZ emails. And now I'm wanting to share ABC with them. Create me 3 emails to help them want to look at this. And ChatGPT created them, and I just rewarded them to fit me. That's all I did. And it's 4 emails. Those 4 emails make me $22,000 a month. But thousands and thousands have gone through it. That's the difference, right? But because I've delivered so much value for 30 days, And obviously they didn't want to buy one of my programs. So they see this other offer and they're like, oh, why don't I start there? And it makes sense. So yeah, through email. Emails is the secret. Yep. Emails is like email equals income. The bigger your email list gets, the bigger the income. Like it's quite interesting, you guys, because I literally seen my income when I had like 9,000 leads. And I'm like, this is crazy. I think when I have around 10,000, I'm going to hit my first million. Sure enough. And now I'm at like 16,000 and I'm almost to my second million already. So the bigger my email list is just getting tighter and more nurtured. It's wild to me. It is so wild to me. Yeah. It is absolutely wild to me. I know ChatGPT is awesome. Now, what I like to do, I like to use ChatGPT as my template, right? Like give me the building blocks. One thing I've been really good though with ChatGPT is like add a little emotion, add a little urgency, add a little empathy, right? And I'll get ChatGPT to add a little emotion. I'll be like, add a little Brene Brown in it, or add a little Russell Brunson in it, right? And we'll give it that different tone. And then I'll just recreate it in my voice. But man, I love it. Gosh, it's helped me because I am not creative like that. So it's allowed me to really grow and expand. Absolutely. I love it so much. Let me see. Hello, Brittany. How are you, my friend? So Renee, I promote digital programs that are in the e-learning industry. You guys, let's talk about that real quick. This is really important, right? When you're understanding, because this is what you learn inside the blueprint. You guys, the e-learning industry is one of the fastest growing industries out there. The e-learning industry in 2019 did $950 million for 1 year. Now it does 1.2 billion a day. It's projected to hit a $3 billion a day by 2019. No, by 2027. Do you think there's money to be made in an industry that does 1.2 billion now, and in the next 4 years or 3 years, it's going to do 3 billion a day? You guys, there's so much money to be made in the e-learning industry. Why not you? And so that's what I promote. I promote 4 different programs that are in the e-learning industry. I've literally, since 2022, been promoting something digital. Now I have 13 digital income streams, but I only promote 4. The other ones are promoted through my email list because I'm all about having time. If you want a mentor that's going to tell you to work all the time, that's not me. Sorry. That's just not me. I'm your mentor to tell you how to work less and have an automated system out there working for you and make 100% profit. It just makes sense, right? My number one selling product is $900. I make 100% profit. So when I get a customer, I make $900. If you're an affiliate marketer or network marketer, you make about 25% profit. You would need 4 customers to make 900. If you're selling a lip gloss, you get about $9. You would need 100 customers to make $900. What makes more sense to you? Getting 4 customers to make 900, or 1 customer to make 900, or 9 customers to make 900? It was a no-brainer to me. And this has given me my life back. Because when I was trying to do this in network marketing, I was working really, 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 really hard. And I wasn't getting even close to the results that I'm getting now. And nobody taught me to build an email list. Because what I do, you guys, is, oh, and by the way, you can check it out at any time, dailypaybusiness.com. Matter of fact, I am going to be sending out the webinar replay of last night. It's absolutely solid. So good. I go over the 5 steps with you. Some of these testimonials that you're going to hear are just amazing that I had to bounce off. I don't know how it ended. I had to get off because I was at my son's track meet. I did it from the car. I don't even know what it looked like. I had probably sun in my eyes. I didn't care. I just showed up for you and delivered. So if you want access to it, it might be a hot mess. I don't know. But you can check it out right here, dailypaybusiness.com. So yeah, Renee, that's what I sell. Love being part of this. Yay. Yes. Reoccurring income is currently in the future. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Yes, I love that. I bought the Launchpad, now working hard to jump to the 900. Yes, you should. That's what it's about. Yes. I tell people all the time, don't stay there. That's just your starting point, right? So you can keep on going up. That's it, everything in life, right? Hey, Jimmy, I just was talking about you. Yeah, check it out, my friend. Absolutely. Thanks for asking your questions. Yes. Hey, Jen, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let me talk to you guys about this, right? Because this was the game changer for me. And that was this. It was having an automated system. You guys, it's pages like this that are literally out there working for you 24/7. This is a pre-built system you get. So there's no creating, no designing, no tech involved, no coding involved. None of that is involved, right? This is all you got to do on this system when you get it. Look, is put your website here and put your website here. That's it. But ready? I got to talk to you guys about this. Here's how you can have a winning business. Here's how you can have a predictable income stream, because isn't that what you want? You don't want to work every day to cross your fingers and hope something good happens. You would like to work every day and soon have a predictable income. Yes or yes? Okay, now watch this. This page on average converts at 1 out of 20. So what does that mean? That means if 20 people a day come to this page and put their email in, on average between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 people are buying. So inside the blueprint, we show you how to do attraction marketing to attract people back to this page. So we let this page do all the work for you. Like I woke up this morning with a legacy builder customer and a launch pad. So I had made $1,000 before 7 a.m. because of the system. Because the system was out there working for me. It's passive income. It's what will be out there working for you 24/7. I absolutely love that. Yeah, I love that. And this is what you get pre-built and ready to go. Now, what you pay $29 for after you're in the program, it's not $29. Don't be ridiculous. You can't even go through a drive-thru at McDonald's for $29. So stop that right now. That's so crazy to me. When somebody's like, you said 29. I did. After you're in the program, holy moly. I wouldn't even want to buy something if it was only 29, by the way. Okay, so right here. This is a website you get $29 for. It's pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug in 2 pictures and put your story right here, and then connect your payment gateway and add your domain. You have a website. You guys can have a business ready to go today. You know what is so wild to me? Y'all listening to me right now can have a business ready to go today. You immediately can create a YouTube account and you can download the replay of the webinar from last night, upload it to your YouTube channel, and literally have stuff out there working for you right now. In the description, you have in the description, you have these pages and you're drawing traffic back to this. Is that not cool? Gosh, I love that for you so much. No longer do you have to wait. You don't. You can learn and earn at the exact same time. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for you. I want you literally to be able to learn and earn at the exact same time. That's what we have people going. Well, there's 4 different digital products. That's why I said go to dailypaybusiness.com and check it out. If you guys aren't even willing to check it out, it's not for you. I'm being honest. It's just not. Because if you're not even willing to check it out, how do you think you're going to market a system that you didn't even want to check out? There you go. Think about that. You can't be hypocritical. It can't be do as I say, not as I do, because there's no money made in that. So don't be hypocrite like that, right? You got to check it out. But I do 4. I've already explained them. I have a $100 launch pad where you can launch your business. You're going to start learning the skills, $100. I have a $300 passive daily pay blueprint. You're going to not only learn how to launch a successful business, you're going to learn how to make $300 a day in passive daily pay, which is $109,000 a year. You're going to learn how to master the 2-hour workday. Then I have a $600 digital mastery program. This, you're going to learn how to launch your business, launch the profit in 7 days. You're going to learn how to make $600 a day in passive daily pay, which is $219,000 a year. And you're going to learn how to make a reoccurring income stream. You have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? So that's a great product. You can learn how to make like $250,000 a year. Then we have the Legacy Builder program. This is the best of the best. There's no other program in the digital marketing world even close to this, because not only is it ridiculously affordable, you get live and interactive training, but not only that, it teaches you exactly how to become a self-made millionaire. You're going to learn the $900 a day in passive daily pay, which is $328,000 a year. You're going to learn how to create reoccurring income. You're going to also learn how to create your own product, program, course, community, whatever you want. You're going to learn exactly what it takes to do that. This is going to take you step by step how to make $500,000 your first year or two or less in this business. It equips you with every single thing you need. We do live interactive calls every single Tuesday. And what I mean by interactive is I give you training, I put you in breakout rooms, you strategize, you have your breakthrough, you come back, we work on what you learned and what you need to learn more, and then I send you in more. And that's what that is about. It's a one-time for that. And then after that, so you pick the program that's best for your goals and dreams. And then after that, once you purchase, it immediately takes you to a page to pay the $29. And then once you pay that, you have immediate access to your program, into our amazing community. Yes, in the United States, I do have payment plans. Yes, I don't have payment plans because I don't have them at all. It's Afterpay. They give us options in the US. Yeah. Michelle, you have forever changed my life. I'm so grateful for this program you created. Oh, well, thank you, Jessica. You just made my day. I love hearing that. Thank you, my friend. Seriously. Oh, Michelle is the bomb. Well, thank you, my friend. Yeah. So there you guys go. So anyway, I'm going to jet and get off here because I have a few things I need to do before I get on some other Zooms I have going on today. And then I got a busy day. How about you? You guys got a busy weekend? So anyway, right here, it's dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. If you're interested, great. If you're not, that's 100% okay. At least I'm proud of you for checking it out, because you don't know what you're saying no to unless you check it out. So check it out. Again, dailypaybusiness.com. After you go there, if you have any questions, please email me. I will be answering your questions later on today. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and happy Friday. Freedom Friday. Free your mind from your limiting beliefs. Free your mind from the things that are holding you back, and free your mind to go after the freedom you want in your life. The freedom so you have an abundance of joy, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of time, and abundance of money. When you have a digital online business, it gives you your time back. So yay, have an awesome day. Thank you guys for hanging out. YouTube, you've been awesome. Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. The replay will be showing up here in a little bit of the webinar last night. So make sure you check it out.